Let's take a look at the brain of two readers, one typical and one atypical, and how they process words. Let's call the typical reader Taylor and the atypical reader Noel. Both Taylor and Noel are looking at the word ball. Both brains are perfectly suited to receive the visual input, and the information enters identically. In Taylor's brain, the information will quickly cross over from the visual input area into the visual word form area in the left hemisphere, the brain's letterbox. Within milliseconds, neural pathways will activate because Taylor's brain recognizes the word. Taylor will be able to instantly pronounce the word and understand its meaning. Because this happens so quickly and efficiently, Taylor's brain can now devote mental energy to deeper comprehension needs and even add in his own novel thinking. Noel, on the other hand, doesn't experience that seamless activation. In fact, the information doesn't even seem to make the smooth transition to the left hemisphere, specifically the visual word form area. There is significantly less activation in the posterior reading systems. So let's think of this like riding a bike through a field of tall grass, creating a path to a friend's house. A proficient reader like Taylor will only need to ride or see a word or pattern a few times before his brain will follow a consistent, efficient route, like wearing that path into the field of grass. Every time he comes back to those words or patterns, that express route is at his disposal. His brain can quickly connect the information from letters to sounds to words, and he's decoding so efficiently and effectively, he zooms to his destination with confidence and without much conscious effort. In fact, he may even be able to make some novel connections to the sights he sees along the way. But a struggling reader like Noel has a very different experience. Even if he's had some success decoding a word and accessing its meaning a few times, when he comes upon that word or pattern again, the path is overgrown, less recognizable, and he will find himself having to rely on less efficient, indirect pathways. In order to transition from a non-reading brain to a reading brain, students like Noel will need evidence-based instruction and lots of practice explicitly analyzing the letters, sounds, and meanings in words to build that efficient express route to reading. Once they've worn a direct path into that grassy field, they can return and use it over and over again. This efficient express route frees up mental energy, which can then be used to make novel connections.